everyone, it's LG here. Welcome back to another Squdge craft video. Today I have some more individual album pages for you. Okay, so today we are going to create a platform page two ways. We're going to do a portrait and a landscape design, and I'm going to show you a very simple layout and then how you can make that a bit more advanced. So let's start. Okay, so I'm going to work with this as if it is an album page that has a top flap. So any size album page you like, this can be as big as you like or as small as you like. I'm going to work towards a 4x6 size photo, but you can obviously adjust this size once you understand the concept. So black is my base, and I'm going to use this cream piece as my platform. So this is the landscape style. So I have cut a piece here that is 6 by 5.5. Okay, 6 by 5.5. On the 5.5 side, I am going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and 5 inches. So we have 3 score lines: 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and then 5. So we're going to fold and burnish these. Okay, so on one side we have 1 score line, 1/2 inch, and on the other side we have 2. So you see it bends round. Okay, take the one piece, line it up, lie it all nice and flat, flush against the fold. Okay, we're going to stick that on. Okay, so we're just doing the one with the 1 score line. So we're going to stick that down, and that is going to stick to the top flap. Okay, I'm going to lie it flat, fold the 2nd score line, but we're only going to put glue on the 1st one. And then we open this up, and you can see we've got that platform piece. Okay, now you can leave it as that and just add your photo. I would suggest adding design paper before you glue this on. However, if you want to make this even more interesting, you can add some fold outs. I'm going to do that in red just to show you. Now these pieces are 6.5 by 4, and on the 6.5 side we are going to score at 1/2 inch. Okay, and then all you need to do is glue these on top. So one on this side, and I'm going to cut a slither off this one so that it's just a smidgen shorter. Okay, I've literally just cut off a sliver, and then this will sit underneath. Add on the glue, stick this on this side, and this will all fold flat inside, and then you lift your piece up and you have space for 5 pictures. Front and back on this one, the middle, front and back on this one. And then you can either leave it like that, add a magnet or a ribbon closure or however you want to keep this closed, because it does like to lift a little bit. So there you go, there is your 4x6 landscape. We're going to do exactly the same thing, portrait this time. So again, I'm going to show you a different shape and size this time so you can see. So this is my base. Again, it is a top flap. This is going to be more of a portrait shaped album. Okay, we're going to do exactly the same thing again. So this time, the cream piece is going to be 4 by 7.5. Okay, so this will hold a landscape photo. We are going to score. Okay, we're going to score at 1/2 and at 1, and then just flip this the other way and score at 1/2. So whatever shape you do, 1/2 inch on one side, 2.5 inches on the other side. Okay, then you don't have to worry about what particular size it is, just 1/2 inch on one side, 2.5 inches on the other side. We're going to burnish, we're going to fold and burnish all of these, and we're going to do exactly the same thing again. So this time I'm going to lie this flat right up against the top flap with the 1/2 inch piece, glue that on, okay, and then going to fold both over, but only put it on the first one. Okay, so I've folded both, but I've only put glue on one of them. We will burnish that down, and then we have our platform. Okay, doesn't stick out at the end. That's all you need to worry about, is that when you have that folded, it doesn't stick out past the base of your flap. You can make these platforms as big or as small as you like. So now we lift this up, and there is our platform. And exactly the same way, I have 2 red pieces that we're going to attach to it. So this is 4.5 by 6. I'm going to score at 1/2 inch on the short side, 1/2 inch on the short side. Fold and burnish these. On one of them, doesn't matter which one of them I'm going to cut off a slither so that it is slightly shorter and will fit underneath the other one. Okay, again, just cut a slither off. If you want to cut it slightly shorter, you can. I'm just giving it to you so that you can do it a bit easier. And we're going to do exactly the same thing again. We're going to fold this flush, glue this down on one side, and this one. Give everything a nice burnish. And now when you open this up, you again can open these out and add your photos. As I say, you can make this whatever size you like. Figure out the size you want your platform to be. Okay, so mine 4 by 6, right? I'll remind you of this one. Okay, so figure out what size you want your base to be, 4 by 6. Okay, if you're adding extra flaps on, whatever is your open side length, add 1/2 inch onto that so you can stick it down. Okay, and for your base platform, you want 1/2 inch strip on one side and 2 1/2 inch strips on the other side. Okay, you could make them all 1 inch flaps. It's entirely up to you. Just make sure all of your folds, all your score lines are the same width, and then you will get this nice platform piece. So yeah, one that is landscape and one that is portrait. portrait. Now obviously you can make these smaller and smaller or larger and larger depending on the size of your page. That is entirely up to you. It's as simple as that. Thank you all for being here. If you've enjoyed this and you've learned something, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Keep crafting. Bye.